I'm Ruby Rivera, your Delano neighborhood reporter, giving you a glimpse into the second annual Veterans Day Parade. If you take a look behind me, you can see we've got a huge turnout. 65 participants showed up to this year's parade to pay their respects in a fun and creative way for the entire community to come out and enjoy. The second annual Veterans Day Parade brought a huge community turnout, with the parade starting on the corner of 8th and Main and ended on 11th Avenue, where participants made their way back to the starting point. Coordinator for the Veterans Day Parade, Sally Medrano, says prior to this event, there has never been a parade centered in Delano, and she says it was a no-brainer to bring the event to the community to not only pay their respects to local veterans, but to also continue to educate the younger generations on the importance of Veterans Day.
A lot of the things that we have in this country aren't free. This comes off of the work and what they've done for our military. And so it's very important for our younger generation to know why we have these freedoms.
Medrano says aside from an increase in participants, they also brought the addition of Hometown Hero banners, displaying the faces of local Delano veterans to let them know how appreciated they are. This year also featured Roger Gadiano as the parade's Grand Marshal. Gadiano says although he was honored to hold the title, he was initially hesitant due to the fact that he wanted all veterans to share the spotlight.
They're serving the country, they're special, and there's not a whole lot of us, and they ought to come out at least, recognize that I'm only one of millions who serve their country.
Gadiano says he was shocked to see the amount of people who came out in support, saying that it's a good way to tell how next year will turn out. Assemblywoman Jasmeet Baines was also at the parade in support, who says the turnout of the event is a perfect example of how community-oriented Delano actually is.
The biggest things about rural communities is seeing communities come together to acknowledge the servicemen, especially our veterans. It's teaching our kids to make sure that we respect the service that people have done to protect us.
Medrano, who comes from a service family, says she feels truly honored to have coordinated the parade to say thank you not only to the veterans and her family, but all veterans.
You don't know how it feels until you hear that national anthem start or you see a flag and it chokes you up. But it's just an honor to be part of this and to honor our veterans because I know how important they are.
Event organizers say they are truly amazed to see the turnout of this year's event and are grateful for the community of Delano for coming out in support. Although nothing has been confirmed for next year's parade, the goal is to come back bigger and better. I'm Ruby Rivera, your Delano neighborhood reporter.